Hello, everyone. And from today onwards, we'll be starting the chapter 7th of your book, which is sound. So, sound uh, is also a form of energy. We studied heat in the last chapter, which we defined it as a form of energy. So, sound, in the same way as the heat is, it's also a form of energy. So, energy has these different forms. We studied about kinetic energy, potential energy, chemical energy, electrical energy, mechanical energy, all those interconversions you must remember from your class 8. And then sound itself being an energy, so it has some way to transfer and then some means of propagation and all that. So before I move on to the actual phenomena of propagation of sound, so what sound how sound really generates, like how I'm able to speak, how I'm able to deliver this lecture. Let's look into the main source of sound. So the source of sound lies in the fact that it originates from a vibration. So before I talk about any other thing, let's learn what vibration is. So vibration is basically a movement, a motion. What kind of motion? A to and a fro motion. A to and a fro motion means if there are 2 points, so the two, green and a blue dot, then how do I decrease the size of the brush? No. Then if the green dot is your starting point, if this green dot is your starting point and blue dot is your destination, then the vibration movement means moving from a green dot to the blue dot and coming back from blue to green. So this one complete cycle is in a straight line, obviously. So in a definite path. So the to and fro motion, the going and returning is always in the same path. So the path does not change. It might be circular or any path, but the path has to remain the same. Then this particular motion is called a vibration. So this kind of motion is responsible for the origin of sound. When we speak, the vocal cord that we have in our body, in your neck area, so that particular vocal cord vibrates, and that's what results in the production of sound. We give the texture of the sound through our tongue, and then uh, the sound propagates through air. So with the help of air, the sound will go from my mouth, the originate, like the origin of the sound, to your ear. So that is the destination. So all this happens because of the vibration in my vocal cord. The same way you talk about any kind of sound, you say any sound, you bang a desk, it makes sounds, basically means that the desk is having a vibrational motion in it. That's what results in the sound. So to prove that vibration is the source of sound, or sound is produced by vibration, we can do a very simple experiment where you take a beaker is filled with water inside. So this is a hammer. So you just bang the hammer in the beaker, you'll see there are quiver in the uh, water. So inside the uh, vessel that you have poured in water, that water starts quivering, and that quivering is basically because of the production of the sound. So that as soon as that quivering happens, you if you place a pitch ball, a small ball, tied to a thread, connected to, or make it touch, like just attach it very close to the vessel, then this particular uh, pitch ball starts moving away from the vessel and then coming back. So it basically starts moving. Initially it was at rest, and then it gains some motion after you hammer it on the vessel. So the vessel is producing some amount of vibration. Quivering of the water in this vessel means that it is uh, and also the moving away of the pitch ball means that the ball is in a state of vibration, and also we hear a sound at the time of hammering. So it basically proves that the vibration is the reason that produces sound. So uh, we'll talk more about sound in our next particular lecture, and in that particular lecture I'll be talking about propagation of sound, how sound travels from one place to another, like from my vocal cord, the origin, to your ear. How does it travel? And then we'll learn about few experiments that are needed to justify that propagation.